Oh, you better not crash the second I hit stream, alright? That'll be some bull. Oh, that's what happened. Damn it. Alright. Oh, I do have an update something. Alright, we'll update it. Well, that's a little sloppy to start that way, huh? I usually try to make sure this doesn't happen before I hit the live button. But alright. I'll take a second now that it's updated. There we go. So we are now 58. That means, ooh, gotta get new spell ranks. Don't remember anything being crazy, like, oh my god, I can't wait for 58 for this one, but it's nice, of course. Alright. So it started a little later than I like to, although I wasn't sure if I was even streaming today, and then try not to let a short stream get in the way of streaming, period. Because even if it's a short stream no one watches, it's just nice to hang out. A little groove, or what do you call that? Get into the groove, you know? I mean, this will be the equivalent, which I was doing for a little while, where I would stream my priest, but then I would play my warlock off stream. So occasionally, I have a short stream, just chilling, no real plans. And, you know, we'll do it on stream. It's like playing the warlock. Which I started streaming that towards the end of a stream, when appropriate. What the? Did he just ding to 31? What's a warlock doing over here in my holy?
How are you?
Not in my Christian temple.
Need help?
Not in my WoW stream. Alright. Desperate, Greater Heal, Resurrecting, Revive Champ. That's what I'm really curious how this stuff works. Alright.
Farewell.
Before we forget, rank this up. It's free. You do the best heal, of course. I mean, I guess I could put this on. No, I don't know. So I have one champion I can proclaim. Take 5% less damage. Get their resistance up by 58, which will be 60 when I'm at 60. And I get mana based on damage they take. And then I can either give them 10% more healing from me. They can just do 5% more damage. Or every time I take damage, they take 20 of it instead. That might be a few... I don't need this on my hotbar. If there's a specific encounter I need this on, I'm not going to remember just because it's here. And then, speaking of not forgetting, do rank 4 Greater Heal. We can take off the Strathrome thing here. So do it like this. I guess in the meantime, I could have this. I guess I'll find out at 60 about ranks. How this will be exactly, because this is prime real estate. These 12 buttons are the buttons I will be pressing the most. I have 2 ranks of my AoE heal. I believe I did the math. Rank 1 prayer of healing is just mana efficient. And then rank 3 is just, you know, the most throughput. So what's the mana cost on this? This is basically 90 more. It's almost 100 more. You could round it up to 100. Which is not quite 20% cost, right? Because 100 of 500 would be 20. So it's a bit more than 20% cost. But the heal goes from 1255, 1528. So it's 250 plus 275. At some point, I guess at 60, I'll worry about mana efficiencies. Like, I know rank 3 heal, very efficient. Don't heal so much, but it's super efficient mana-wise. And then I have varying ranks of... Oh, I don't have my chat on this. There we go. AZ, there we go. I'm like, wait a minute. There we go. Now I can see you. How you doing, G? I had res. I just didn't have rank. Now we got rank 5. I knew something felt off. Like, my whole OBS was minimized, so my whole right monitor was just blank. Alright, but here's this one. Revive champion. Return the priest's champion to life. Costs a lot of mana. It's 5 seconds, hour cooldown. But can I do this in combat is my question. At least I'll find out at some point. Well, I have a free spot here. I might also fix this at some point, but if I'm not getting anything new, I'll have to figure this out at 60 pretty much. But yeah, now I'm really curious, does this work in combat? Because if it works in combat, that's really cool to have a battle res, even if it's like half my mana. Play some Warlock later? Yes, I think I will. I have a shorter stream today. I think around 9 or so I can put maybe half an hour in because I started later. Or if I happen to finish the dungeon at like 8, that's a good time too. Speaking of which... I wouldn't mind one of these. Maybe not Tribute. Or just Hateforge Quarry. And maybe that's it. Maybe this one? Alright, try to find a group for one of those. What's the time? It is 5:48 in my time zone. Which I know is not that far behind the time zone, but I feel like... Well, I guess, what, England is like 5 hours ahead? I guess the server being 5 hours ahead is about right. Although, how's the server time... Why is that 9:20? They're half an hour behind? Or, 4 hour and a half ahead? That's strange. Oh, you know what? I think I need to find some gold. I'm gonna be queued up looking for stuff. I might as well grind while I'm there. Make a short video of your add-ons. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. I like that one. I'm gonna write that one down. I like that one. I also think at some point I have to work on... I'm making a new text file for idea. If I don't write something down, I'll forget about it. Thank you. All right. Show me the money. Good credit, it's my idea. I got you. G454. What's that called? Put respect on my name. Although, assuming this dungeon queue pops, I might just do whatever dungeon it is. and then go to my Warlock. But I know some dungeons take a while, so we'll see how that is. Oh, there we go. A forge work. All right.
Well met. Careful.
And Dorfo, the tank. Then we do the little Final Fantasy 14 salute. Are you willing to play Horde? As undead, yeah. It might be the most stereotypical combo ever. But at some point, I do want to make a undead rogue. Because the first two classes I ever made, and I focused way more on one, but I made Night Elf Hunter. That was my main during Classic. I was a tween. I also did Undead Rogue. I think that only got to like 20-ish or so, and I put way more time into the Night Elf, but... Also, Undead's the only one that looks cool to me out of all the Horde stuff. Ooh, do I go Undead Mage or Troll? Ooh. Both are pretty good. I feel like the Troll racial is just so awesome with the haste. But the aesthetics, I just love the aesthetic of the Undead. Also like that backstory and lore is pretty cool, at least in vanilla. Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Was that a League of Legends thing? I haven't played League in like 5 years or something. Crazy. The Horde Tauren's my best. What is the ratio for the Tauren? Because I know in like Beta or Alpha Classic, didn't they have like... They could sprint? I'm not sure in combat, but they could sprint for like a couple minutes or something crazy. Like, I think they changed that in Alpha, and then they have like some AoE stun or something. But I don't know what any of the racial classes have on Turtle WoW, which I know is slightly different. There are the goats, almost literally. You have the stun ability plus herbalism. Ooh, I like herbalism. Although I have herbalism on my Warlock. So I have to do a different combo of professions. On someone, I gotta do the leatherwork and skinning combo. That just makes sense. I guess on one of them, I can just do gathering, period. High HP. Do they have a racial for more HP, or they just have a little bit more starting stamina? I know each race has its own separate values, which I know matters if you're making a twink, like a level 19 twink, like which class, I'm sorry, which race makes a big difference. Obviously the racial makes a big difference too, but most HP, I think the most. I mean, it makes sense. Would definitely be someone on the Horde. I mean, it's either Dwarf, but I imagine like Orcs or Taurens just have to have more HP. Best for Warrior and Shaman. That turn. Wait, Tauren has every single class but Paladin? Or I think they're adding a new class at some point, right? Like a class combo to the Tauren. Also, I think it's I think you're like legally bound by either the government or like by Blizzard to make a pun with like cows when you make a Tauren. So I have to start thinking of like a Tauren name if I were to make a Tauren.
How kind of you.
I think the Horde love the puns way more. But Taurens make a lot of puns, and I guess Shaman makes a lot of puns, right? So... I like that backstory. They were weak, getting killed, and peaceful with nature. Oh, yeah, because the Shaman thing. And then, like, the orcs saved them. I think, I am curious about that new dungeon they're making. That has all, like, the Tauren... It's like a Tauren dungeon. I don't know the details. I like that concept. Yeah, they also got there the best for Druid. Wait, how many classes can be Druid anyway? Isn't it just Night Elf Tauren? Or am I bugging? Where's Warcraft that he's getting killed? Oh, he's inside. Never played Alliance, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you can pretty much say I've never played Horde. Because my only experience, I think, outside of like some of the, what do you call it, like Goldshire? Like, I'm pretty sure I've made Horde characters like level 1 to 5, but that's not making Horde. You know, like, I've never even left Goldshire's equivalency, but pretty sure I've just gone to like Northshire's equivalency of like the undead and all that stuff. But yeah, my only experience is like the undead from Classic level 20, which is no experience. Like, I've always said funny things about like Baron's chat. Exactly, that's why the undead has the best character model. I agree. They're just the coolest looking. I kind of never seen abbreviated Remarkable Wild as MOW. All the tanks taking no damage, perfect. The haste doesn't work with this too. I'm gonna give you damage. We seem over geared for this, and he's doing good damage, it looks like. I think they have pretty decent lore too, the undead. Watching one of those WoW channels talk about the lore, and like, they're just like mean bastards. I think outside of Classic, Blizzard like lessened a little bit, like softened. But they're like, in Classic, they're like single-minded, like, we're just here, I think just to spread plague or just to kill everyone at some point. Like, they play nice with the Horde, but like, they're not on the Horde. Like, the goal was eventually all the Horde people will die too, but just not next. Off topic, Ascension is the most overrated server ever. I don't know if I know Ascension. Is that a private server? And is that WoW? Classic private server, okay. I guess I've heard that name. I don't know, I feel like I've never even heard that name, but I must have. Especially if it's like the second most popular. I don't know what, I'm pretty sure Turtle WoW is the most popular or most well known. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I think it's up there. I wonder what's like second. Because I can't think of the name, but there's another private server name that I hear a bunch about, but I just can't think of it. I guess I'm doing damage because air scaled and cancel. Oh, the cancels the plus who? Oh, like you can't do this to see how many people online? Let's do the biggest heal I got. 2400. No, okay. But there, you can queue at someone level 16 or 15. Oh, that's kind of weird. Inventory full? Whoops. Did I not clear my inventory? Back to this old song and dance, huh? I kind of want this on the hotbar too. I don't need this. Oh. Well, that wasn't very scary. Delta trash or bank? Yeah, I have to. I don't have access to the bank or trash right now, so I have to like min-max. Not min-max. I have to. This is value 65. Why? Gray item. I assume that's a bug or something weird. Some joke. But I also gotta think about it while I'm trying to not lose focus on the tank. I kinda want all of this. It's worth 80. I guess this is not even worth. I use this for jewel crafting though, but like allegedly I could just buy 3 of those if I sell this trash. Okay, this one we can probably sell, even though I might stack. Probably can get rid of this. I mean, it's worth more than 36 to sell or to buy. Well, I don't need that. Okay, greed. Guess I can get rid of this one. I'll get rid of this then. Well, I could use it, but yeah, get rid of it. I'd rather have money. get Spirit Tap for that one. $73. $80. Oh, damn. That was all mine. I feel like this is the second time I've ever seen a hunter give me aspect of the pack, and it's did something useful outside of like 2 seconds. Well, useful, of course. I mean, like it saved us what, 5 seconds there, maybe. This is like Deadmine's level of ease. I feel like I've had more trouble in Deadmines in this place right now. I guess me and the tank are both over leveled. Well, he's 60. Yeah. Also, he's got 5,800 HP. That's a lot. Is this dude stacked? Like purples? I take one. What do you, it looks like a lot of purples. I don't know what tier this is. It doesn't tell me. He looks very stacked. What are you, tier or a Sinnoh dungeon? Still working on the priest dungeon. I guess it's called tier 0.5. I think I have one in my... No, this is mage. Probably not gonna use that one. Okay, so I think this belt is better than the priest belt. We got like at least 3 people mining in here. Although I don't know if the other people are gonna play ball, but I don't get that much. Guilds accepted or just good people? It depends on the guilds. I assume the guilds are pretty chill in here. There's very few, I assume, that's like, let me check your gear. There's probably a bunch of guilds that allow, like, you're leveling up, so which means they know your gear isn't good yet because you're still having gotten to 60. I think I just got lucky with Kenny, but I mean, the guild has like, yeah, 570 guild members, which is a good amount. I mean, I'm sure there's a few guilds where their focus is just raiding and they want you in a certain amount of gear before you get in. But you probably figure out which guilds those are very quickly if you're actually already raiding. Well, that's 15% of the population, like, you know, right now. But obviously more than 4,300 people play, you know? Well, I do wonder who's like the biggest guild on the server. How many people do they have, you know? But I wasn't even planning on finding a guild. I was gonna basically let them find me. Which might have been like doing dungeons at 60 or doing pickup groups for Molten Core. And then one of them's like, hey, you should join our guilds. More, you know. But, what are they doing over there? Mine silver. Can I? Oh, if you don't loot it, someone else can take it. That's right. Okay. We don't need this. I think I almost slipped into the lava there. I guess we start working on our staves. Like, why not? Not that it matters if I get my staff to 19 DPS. It's even slower, right? Because it's yeah, 3.3 attack speed. Oh, 128. Ooh. Well, these are level 48 mobs, so I guess I should hit them more often. With my staff around 200. 'Cause what's my wand at? 290. Okay. So it's 300 maxed out? Who's the fourth is DPS? Yeah, I guess it's the tank. Not the tank. It's the warrior. 54. He is level 52. It does make sense. So the tank is super geared and level 60. Does the most. The 59 is the one doing the second damage. Then the 54 is doing third. So it does adds up that the lowest level guy would do the least. Don't want to pull accidentally. Although for the next boss, I'm gonna put this on current. I'm gonna see who I can out DPS. I'm pretty sure the tank won't need healing for the boss. Like the boss should die fast enough. Fade? No, we're good. There's another one. So yeah, I'm gonna see who I can out damage on the next boss. Well, I think this guy over here, this is actually the harder boss of the whole dungeon. If we drop down and do the next two bosses, it'll be fine. If anything, I'll just pop a potion. I feel like the last boss died pretty quickly. How are we getting on XP? We're not getting that much. Each little segment is 10%. I guess we got like 10, maybe 15%. I think it was basically here when I started today. Also getting closer and closer to my respec. Still thinking about how to redo this because I know I won't need certain things like Holy Focus. I'm not even sure if I need Holy Nova, but I think it's super mana inefficient. It's only 1 point. I have more DPS than him for 1 second. Well, I am on damage. Well, it's certainly possible. I don't really compete with them. I mean, damage-wise, like DPS-wise, everyone seems fairly even. Or if you do overall. Yeah, it doesn't look so bad when you do DPS. But I feel like at this point, like all the classes should be, like they should have all their area effect skills. So that's one reason, you know, the damage looks like this, but the DPS looks way closer or tighter. Some classes are just better at doing area effect damage. I also like this meter, because let's say you're doing a boss, and the boss lasts 2 minutes. Someone can join the boss fight a minute late, and then they can do crazy good DPS, but like, damage-wise, they didn't do that much because they joined in late. But I guess that's not fair in like raids, because like what if you're dead for X amount of time? Like the DPS is more fair, so I like having both meters. They both have their pros and cons though. Like, I guess it's kind of like stats or statistics. Like you can make, like you can come to any outcome you really want to if you massage the numbers just right. Okay, we're going this way first, which means this boss I know I can help damage because he's not going to do anything. There we go. There's the real meter you want to see. Me on top, just dominating. Let's see the heals per second. Oh, same thing. They can't compete with me. Although I also like the overall damage in a dungeon. Over the course of the entire dungeon, it lets you know who's doing the most work, like who's making this dungeon the fastest, because they just did the most damage. Because you could have high DPS, but if you're just like AFK in between pulls, and like, you know, your DPS could be fine, but your damage is lacking. Oh, does inner focus allow me to use? Oh, I can. Oh, of course, it's from the discipline tree, so I can use it on holy fire. Little DPS boost. Oh, don't do bubble early. That's right.
Identified intruders. Defensive measures engaged.
Alright, I'm gonna stop doing damage. But I was on top of the meter. I don't want anyone to die just because I'm trying to do DPS. Well, I did third on damage. If we go to DPS, third. Close with the tank, but it's a tank. Not too bad. Just shame this guy real quick. Oh, I didn't see the field repair pot. I can actually sell my shit. I guess you told me to sell it. I was like, well, I need a vendor. I didn't see this little guy. Let me drink a little water. Shame. I think this is slash shame, right? Oh, okay. What's the closest emote to shaming someone then? Maybe slash question? Clap. Oh, you need the golf clap. There we go. I do like clap, though. You can use that aggressively in a shameful way. Oh, I missed that? Oh, I should have inner fire on. Yeah, let's do the food buff. I guess I need to go over my my WoW emotes. Just lacking. Oh yeah, you can do emote, E or emote. I think E works. Yeah. Of course, it's in a different color, so everyone's aware.
So, you have been the one to lead me on. You tell me your demise.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing? Oh yeah, this thing. We're supposed to kill these first? Oh. I think so. How you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Is there an add-on that tells you where each dungeon is? I'm not too sure. I know there's like on that little wiki-ish kind of page, it just lists all possible add-ons, and some don't work and some are really old. But I'm sure you can go into that page. I've done it. You do Control F and you just look for something that's close to what you're trying to do. It is need for coins. New dungeon. Yes, Haveforge Quarry. Well, I guess there's no map of this place yet. Got like 3 people that just over geared / just 2 over level 2. We kind of just melted through the whole place. But allegedly pretty good for getting some thorium mines. But there was 3 miners, so. Oh. Whoopsie. Played. I think I'm almost at 7 days now. Almost 7 days. That'll be good. Which I don't know how slow or fast that is. Like we're gonna be close to a little over 7 days to level 60. But I leveled up as holy. No clue either. I have 12 hours, bay level 15. That sounds about right. Priest bad? I've heard Priest is bad at PvE. Well, okay, no. I haven't heard anything about Shadow. I've heard Discipline Priest, which is a damage support kind of thing, is a little too good. And then I've heard Holy... Where the hell are we going down here? Oh, this? Okay. I heard from someone, I'm not sure it was Miles, but like... Priest might be in the worst spot of all the healers. But the guild that I joined, and Kenny invited me to, like, they're looking for a Holy Priest. So it is possible Holy Priest is the weakest of all the healers. But if you got a raid of people, it's nice to have less competition for healing gear if you have different classes. I'm not sure if that's the reason they need a Holy Priest. Also, I do a little bit of min-maxing. You know, it's hard not to min-max, but I'm not the type of min-maxer that, like, oh, we're in a guild and we raid, and the raid is 20 warriors, because warrior is the best class. So of course we have 20 warriors. Like, that doesn't sound fun to me. I'd rather have a mixture of classes, even if you don't do as well. So Druid can go feral, level up fast, and then reset talent and be a better healer? Yeah, you can definitely do that. You know, unless you're a psycho like me, you probably don't want to level up as Resto. Although if my producer, which is the inside joke for just girlfriend, if my producer ever does play, which would be a very, very long time, like even if she does play, we're not getting 60 anytime this year probably. Like, we're taking our sweet time about the leveling. But I might go Resto Druid for that. But I might also just level as Boomkin. Ahead again, bro. Level 37? Yo, you level up fast. And like, isn't Warrior's slower at leveling up, especially with like hardcore, right? Am I on the money with that? But that's rough. Yeah, that's not. I'm Druid this time? Okay. I feel like I see every Druid is just Feral. Is Feral just like the best? Or is it just the most fun? My Warrior is 60. Yeah, I know you have a 60, but you had that like need or want drive. You do another hardcore 60. Feral is the most optimal for leveling. Okay. Because that's the thing too. If I eventually go Druid, I probably shouldn't level up as Resto. Unless the producer's playing with me, then I'll have a partner. But I think I would just level up as Boomkin. That sounds the most fun, because if I want Feral, like either I'm tanking, which means I'll do Paladin, or I'm stealthy-ish, and I want Rogue. No, I won't be leveling as Resto if I do Druid. It's only a chance if I'm playing with the producer, which means we'd only do it together, which means I always have one other person with me. So the whole like leveling slowly, I don't have that issue, but I still might just go Boomkin with her. But that's like a maybe. She doesn't have too much time for games, and if we do have time for games, either something really short, or, you know, not necessarily short, but something like Risk of Rain, where it's just a run. You always think about, you just do a run of Risk of Rain, see where you go. Or, of course, if we're actually going to, like, lock in and play a game for a while, she wants to do a Biotic Factor. Yeah, 10Q is pretty fast, yeah. That's the other idea, of course, is I just level up a Druid on my own. And then if she ever does play with me, I just do tank. But she's playing as a hunter. So I don't have to... I can plan around that. She's not leveling up as a tank or a healer or some shit like that. And the tank would be the most optimal to level up with a... Either I just level up as a Retribution Paladin or a Protection Paladin with her. But that's a way later thing. That would be after my Priest, which I still want to raid with. And that's after I get my Warlock to 60 at some point. Although, if I am focusing on leveling the Warlock, I guess at some point I might have another ult. And that would be like the Protection Paladin. I'll have to play that one by ear. This dungeon landscape looks like that one spot in Burning Crusade. Unless BC means something else. Paladin's very fun level, yeah. And of course, if I do tank, I wanted to try Paladin. Oh, did someone level up? Who was it? Who was the Druid? But of course, leveling Paladin with her as a hunter, I'm sure that's got some synergy. I'm gonna give you... This has been a long dungeon. I'm gonna give you Fort again. Well, not a long dungeon. I mean, 30 minutes. If it was shorter than 30 minutes, that would be an incredibly short dungeon. Wait, Miles, are you doing hardcore on Druid? Or are you just leveling up a Druid? Because if I'm just trying to make content and leveling up on stream and all that, like, there's a lot of classes I would get to 60. That's like realistic, you know? Basically just playing that by ear. And who knows, maybe I get this guy to 60, the Warlock to 60, and I'm like, I'm done leveling. But I would try hardcore at some point. I just don't know what happens when my first character dies. If I try again. Because I very much have that mindset of like, I keep trying something until it works. Like that, just one more time. I know I can do it this time. But that's usually like attempts. For each attempt, like you'll win or lose within, you know, minutes. You know, hardcore is fucking, you do well until maybe you just die randomly a week later. You're like, oh fuck, there goes my whole week. Like, that's not like a, now it's time to go back in, but better. Because it's a marathon. If you ever do hardcore, stay away from dungeons past level 20. I think you're probably correct with that one. Just don't trust people? Yeah. Is that shameful? No. Wait, 2 of your deaths was because of dungeons? Yeah, that hits a little different. Wait, are you tanking those dungeons too? Because I feel like that's a whole other, like... If you're gonna level up hardcore as a tank, I feel like you gotta know the healer personally. You can't just do a random ass healer you never met. Died in Crescent Grove a couple hours ago because the tank didn't wait up. Ran too far from the healer. Ah, okay. Oh, but everyone wipes in the group. Of course, that's more likely to happen if the tank dies. There's plenty of times when the tank dies, everyone dies. Alright, I'm gonna be right back for a bile. I'll be like less than a minute. Alright. Alright, what's in the damn mail? Money. You know what I didn't do? I got distracted. Pretty sure I ranked my spells. So I have the Revived Champion. I'll have to find out if this is in combat res. I get the idea that it is in combat. But even if not, I assume it just has like unlimited. No, it says 30 out of range. Okay, this has to be a combat res. Like, what's the point? I ranked up the resurrection, which is very minor, but it's there. We got the rank 4 greater heal. We have all 4 ranks on the bars for that. And desperate prayer. Okay, so that was that 4, but I didn't actually, which is very minor. I didn't take the skills for shadow. There we go. Mind blast, mind control, pain.
Careful.
441 mana. Probably still want it. A lot of mana. Mind blast. Yeah, it's worth it. And then mind control level 3. That's fine. What is? Oh yeah, what is this? Oh, companions. What is the tab on the frog? Yeah, just companions.
You need something?
So this is the party-wide for spirit. I guess I need to find a book or maybe a quest, but I have to find something for the group party-wide buff of fortitude. That's the only thing there that kind of matters. I do get, I mean, Holy Fire, sure. Holy Nova, sure. Light Will, sure. And I get a rank 4 Prayer of Healing. At 60, I guess I'll do some math. If I care about 3 different ranks of AoE, I assume I just want the biggest one and the most mana efficient. And then I get a better Fade. Better Pain Spike. Okay. So I'm not really missing out on 60 for too much. Although, I know there's some books, which I have the book. I think in my bank, I have the book for rank 9 Smite. But I don't know how many spells are on books. Like, it's just a couple. Like, this is just the AoE version. So it's not like an improvement or anything. But of course, rank 9 Smite is just, you know, I'm sure it's a DPS increase. Assuming you don't run out of mana. Alright, I gotta clear out my damn bags. That also means I have just too much trash. Alright, we'll finally play the ult game. Yeah, just hold on to that. Sell all this stuff that I can on the market. Oh, I didn't equip the stuff yet. So +4 stam and +11 healing and damage, and it's just better DPS. Cool. I don't think I'm gonna get the 4 set for the +23 healing. But I think this is just better. Oh, not that one. That one. Yeah, I have the 2 set if I want. But I think I need the 4 set to be worth it. Now this one. This is an improvement. And then this one, that's a mage set, and so I maybe keep this in my bank. The other 3 I sell. Cool. Alright, try selling you, I guess. Oh yeah, I have this one too. Okay, so I can have 3 parts, right? Oh, that's mage. I have 1 thing equipped. Just to clarify. Well, it is just slightly better. It has 3 more spirit, which I care about. I don't care about the stamp. Okay. Should I just sell it instead of, you know, for 3 spirit? Sure. But if that's easy. Ooh, 8 gold. All right. Anything here? I just wanted to sell. And gold? If you say so. Do 9 gold. The rest I can sell. I can sell those. Why can you sell this? I'll just try selling it. I mean, sure. Okay, half a gold each. Well, just more actually. We're not there yet. $37 silver each. Well, if it's just for dungeons, like. And sell these. Hmm. I care a little bit about heavy stone. Sure. Did someone just level up inside the auction house? Well, I guess it could be on the other side of the wall. And there are quests out there. Hmm. 30 silver each.
You want something?
All right, so we hold on to the preset in case I can get it. The 4 set, and I care enough. And then I think the rest, I don't care that much. Okay, the tokens we can just sell. And sell that one apparently. Really? That's a lot. Alright, let's do... I just want to sell. I don't care. Because I'm about to run into a lot of space issues in the bank. Which maybe I'll send this to the alt as well.
Hello.
Make this one. No, a lot of these recipes aren't that expensive. There's even a chance I just never use it. It's just not worth my time, but I like hoarding, all right? Well, I think that's everything in the bank that I care about, surprisingly. Then we're fine. I ain't spending 50 gold in a bank. I guess, on a bag. I guess I'd rather deal with alt stuff than buy another bag slot. Oh, I guess I have this lockbox. And the coal, but the coal I'll just make into steel eventually.
How are you? See you later.
Alright, so maybe I do a little gold farming. The ores, not money. 3 stacks of 1, that goes pretty quickly. Yeah, that's fine. I get +7 more healing on the neck. But you know what? I guess this should be in the bank too. And maybe this one. I need this to hand in. These aren't done. you know what? That's not gonna happen. Let's just drop that one.
Good day to you.
You can give me that one and that one. Perfect.
Good day to you.
13, please.
Have a good one.
I think we're going to winter spring then. So I guess I just hand in this one when I do that dungeon next. I'm sure people do that dungeon all the time. Although, yeah, I guess I gotta sit in front of a tent. I don't have to get the full thing, like 100% rested XP. Although, of course, 100% rested XP is pretty much all my XP to 60. Assuming I do any amount of questing.
Hello. Have a
Sure,
good one.
that's a easy handing quest. Level 60. I'll keep that in mind. Only 110, huh? I'll do like 5 minutes. Chill out here. Shoot the shit. I didn't even realize they have different fonts and different chat windows, which makes sense. Your auction of thick spider silk sold. Hmm. Now, where are we at? We're at 17. All right, probably like 4 more minutes. Or this to like 30%. Sharknado. Like a Sharknado reference? Allows your mana to cast at 100% regeneration while casting for 15 seconds? That's pretty cool. Alpha Turtle implemented tents. They're OP without being OP. Yeah. It feels like it could have fit. Well, I guess if it was classic WoW, it would probably take a little bit longer. Instead of like 15 minutes to fill up, maybe like, or like an hour. Because they had that little expectation that like, oh, maybe you and someone else will like go into an inn and like chill out in the foyer or whatever you call the little place they hang out in. And like, oh, maybe a tent or have like a little campfire and chill for half an hour and talk. I don't know. Efficient enough for you to feel the difference without feeling like it's cheapening. Yeah. And it's super easy for you to opt in or out as well. The real question is, the people that have like slow and steady, I assume they can use tents. But then do you use tents still? Does that defeat the whole purpose? If you're doing slow and steady challenge, but then also use tents? Yeah, they can. Okay. I assume you would use it. So the whole point is like, oh, look at me and my challenge, slow and steady, but then, you know, you still want to do it as fast as you can. Or I think they can't anymore. Oh. Because that's the real thing, you know? It says half the XP, and then of course, if you die, you lose 5% of your current XP. But if you can't use rested experience, that's like 4 times slower in a way. Assuming, you know, like I pretty much had rested experience almost the entire time. You might have removed the ability for them in this patch. I assume that just makes sense to do. I mean, if you're doing slow and steady, the whole 10 thing is kind of just, you know, antithetical to what you're trying to do. Vanille's already slow. Why would people want to level painfully slower is beyond me. I guess for the bragging rights, I guess. You get something at 60? Like, I know people can tell you're on the challenge. But otherwise, you get a little, like, title? Or mounts or something. Alright, 38. That means we're at 40. That should be good enough. Pretty much this entire level.
Can I help you? Be careful.
I have a deal for you.
Ah, Telebim. Yes,
Keep
yes.
it real.
Think about that. There's no Morgan music. Never actually got to run Normorgon. Period. So I guess maybe on my Warlock. I'll have to try to make that happen. Although I'll probably have to turn the music off for that one. I'll let it ride for a little while, but Payments. Oh, that's a full heal for you? Damn, alright, well, I guess I'll let you do your thing next time. You get back here. Oh. That's why. Oh, you pull two? Hmm. Yeah. I'm coming. Oh, let's see how the new wand is. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell from here. Shadow damage? Yeah, shadow. Wands of bad mojo. Hmm. It's cool. Oh. Change my psychic scream to my inner focus. I have to change a little muscle memory to press this in time. Oh, thorium. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna be very upset if this I lose this to someone random. Well, not upset, but there's no reason to. I'm very close to 300 mining, which means I gotta find a second piece of gear with +5 mining, so I can mine those gemstone things. Because I know you need 310 for that. Let's see. Orsa? Ooh, a little chest. Okay, nothing crazy. About a gold in there. But ain't nothing wrong with that. You do pull. Okay. It's fake. Oh, I gotta go all the way. Wait. On this side. Okay, but I could just go fly at that point. So I guess I should get this thorium if no one's here. Someone is here. Oh yeah, that's not the priest. And a random 60 undead mage over here. Wait, I'm curious. Oh, I can't check their talents anyway. All right. Or their gear. Like, I know mages have low HP, but, like, he's got less HP than me? I know there's plenty of gear, like, you know, like this. No plus stam. So, of course, I have a lot of gear that just doesn't have any plus stam, which maybe might just be a normal mage thing or just caster thing, but, like...
I am honored. There.
I was just very curious what the gear looked like, but I can't look because they're horde. Wait, the Happy Holidays. It's past January 4th. Although the Winter Veil in-game event, I think it's still going on for another week or so. So maybe this is extended by another week or so. Also, at some point, I gotta just clear some of this book. I could work on this one next. Like, these two quests both require me to be all the way on the southern side of Kalmador. Yeah, these three zones. But they're super easy to hand in since I can just teleport whenever to the hand-in zone. Ending person. Quest giver. That sounds nice. Corrupted Songflower. No comments. Okay.
Peace be with
Oh, you also have another thing in Telebim too. Okay, okay. Alright, that one I'm not too pressed about. Not gonna happen. Okay, so we have 2 quests to go to Tel Abim, which I'm more than confident I'm saying incorrectly.
Ishnuala. Go in peace.
I'm putting my music on for right now. Kind of vibe. Straight back to WoW music. A little too loud too. Kind of funny. Wait, you're not the Handon? Oh, it is the other side of this damn thing, right? Isn't he? It's like right here. All right. Got someone else doing it, huh? Oh, that's a weapon. I'm like, wait, how does the warrior put in a dot? That's not. Strikes the enemy with rage, lowers physical damage by 3%, deals damage over time. It's cute. Zul'Farrak. Oh no. Decked. Not the best one. There's some really good names there. Yeah, you. Beads. Winterfell spirit beads. Where do we even get those from, huh? Winter Spring Fellwood, yeah, makes sense. Den Watchers, Shamans, Pathfinders, or just all of them, sure. Oh, you need to do the quest beforehand before they start to drop. Oh, okay, well, I already did it, so. Not that I'm too pressed about getting neutral with them, but a little goal at some point. Kind of cute. Although otherwise, what am I doing? Guess we could try this quest.
Great to meet you. Keep your feet on the ground.
Otherwise, I guess I'm traveling all the way Canaris, Unguro, and then figuring out how to get to Telebim, which... I think I can figure out in-game or not without spending too much time. You don't tell me how to get there. I mean, you don't say how to get there either. Well, again, I'm sure I can just very easily Google it. And if I do actually go to Tannerus tonight, I'm sure I'll end up looking it up. Oh, you're gonna pull two, huh? Oh, damn. You must be neutral or higher. You, I can just go right by. Well, I guess you'll fight me, huh? Although I haven't seen any of those beads drop, unless the beads only drop in the opposite area or something. Like the beads drop in Fellwood, and whatever the guy in Fellwood wants is in the opposite area. But maybe the beads drop in Winter Spring, because I mean, of course, the quest was to kill people in Winter Spring. And now that I just handed in the quest here, now these will start dropping feathers. Well, I guess this is one way to find out. Tainted cockroach. It's not good enough it's just a cockroach. It's fucking tainted by the scourge or whatever the hell's going on here. I guess it's not the scourge, but still. This is a cockroach on fucking steroids or just like extra gross? Like, taking all my willpower to not rebuff my stam and fortitude, or my stam and my spirit, even though they have 15 minutes and I'm not at full mana. Is that like OCD? Or what is that? I can understand if I had full mana. You know, just a little, I'll just keep refreshing it. I want it so badly over here. This I can... Oh, I need to go over here to do something. Sure. Maybe this. No, it's just an herb. Curse of Deadwood. Ooh, so that's something I'm going to do eventually. I mean, I got a lot of games I want to make YouTube videos about at some point. Like, I've been playing Space Trench recently. Made all the maps on normal, so now the next thing is to try all the maps on hard. See how long that takes to do. But I want to go back to the game Darkwood. I never know the vibes, which it just depends on me or the content. So like streaming that live and uploading that to YouTube, which is fine, or just recording it on my own time. I'm sure I can beat 3, actually. You know what? Let's find out. I'm kind of curious. I'm pretty sure I clear these guys, no problem. Oh, well. Oh. Fine. Keeping my light well down, but I mean, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Took all the steam out of my sails. Out of my sails. Oh, wait, this thing, sure. Easy. Like, The mob stop giving you reputation when you are revered. Yeah, so you gotta hand in the quest in order for these headdress feathers to drop. And I only need 5 to hand in the quest. But then what's the drop rate? 20%? 10%? I'm just unlucky? Ooh, double crit. Timbersar hold reputation increased by 6. I thought I had that on this chat. I guess honor gain? Does that mean killing the other guys lowers my reputation by chance? That's not the one. Faction? Yeah, I guess faction makes sense. So what is my rep with them? Okay, it's not too long. Oh, do I need to go left? Do I need 2600 to get to neutral? I didn't pay attention. All right. 2693. 2693. It is Everhood 2. Why even just be Everhood? That's another thing I have to set up as well for my stream. Either have a way to show what song's playing, or at the very minimum, I know what song's playing. Everhood has got a lot of good music tracks. Let's see if I can just... Okay, I think that one is Anger Breeds Hate. Because I don't have that many options, or pretty sure. Okay, nothing there. I didn't pay attention. What was my rep at? It was 2693. Okay, it's going up. Perfect. I only need 295. If I get 5 or 6, depending. Maybe it's just 5.5 or something like that. Or maybe it depends on the level of the mob. But it's 20 per 100. Or 100 divided by 5 is 20. I need 40. I need 55. Because I sometimes get 6. So I need like 50 kills. Yeah, I need to set like I think a whole day too, because I have a few separate things I need to set up for streaming. Like I think on Twitch you can do like exclamation point followed by a word, and that word can have certain information. Like the bot will respond with some information, or you could bet or something. Like I don't know, I have a thing with Twitch, but I'm pretty sure you can do something like exclamation point, you know, specs or spec or whatever you want to do, a PC. And then the bot can respond with my PC specs if no one cares. I need to like normalize all the song audio. Because on the side, when a song comes on, sometimes I have to change if it's louder or not. So I don't blow everyone's ears out. I gotta do something with knowing what song is playing. Because I can know what game it's playing, but that's not the name of the song still. And of course, if I can set that up, I might just have the music. Like this real estate on the bottom left, there's nothing going on here. Maybe I can even put like Twitch chat or something here. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It's a very small area for chat though. Unless I could raise this up slightly. If I ever, which is gonna be way later, but if I ever do a face cam, this is with the mini map or here, I'm not sure. That's way later on. Okay, I have 2 of these totems now. Sure. Press log full. Yeah. It's gotta be 50 for this one, but 45 for this. No, table will not be max level. I only have another hour-ish. I'm probably going to go to my Warlock at some point for like the last 30 minutes. Be like 8:30 to 9:30 or something like that. Took my thing. And tomorrow, not sure how much time I have after work. Or how I'm feeling, of course, but I'll probably get a small stream in tomorrow. And then that means level 60 should be Friday. Unless something goes wrong. Well, you know. I mean, it's either going to be Friday or Saturday. I don't see why not Friday. Hey, thanks for the follow, Winky V. Also, I've noticed I haven't gotten a single address. Hey, what's going on? Is the drop rate horrible or am I missing something? But I will get there eventually. How you doing? I'm doing pretty well. No. Miscalculated. How's that stupid joke go? It was calculated. I'm just horrible at math. So while I'm doing this, let's see. You're 53, you're lower. You should be 5. But I could be getting fractional amounts of reputation. Stream almost daily at this point. Like if this guy drops 5 or 6, I have no clue why. Unless I'm getting like fractions, and this just rounds up to 6. But of course, I had that point where I had 2 6s in a row. Did I? Yeah, here. You're 5. If you're a 6, then it's just a level thing. Or it could be rounding up or rounding still, but it would just be a level thing. No, you're 5. Okay. I have no rhyme or reason unless it's a type. Northeast America. Is this where are you from? Yes, Northeast. No, my kill. Griselda. I see you. Skulking around. Texas. I am jealous of their weather. I'm done with the cold. Probably got a few more years of me of cold before I'm just done with it, but that's pretty normal. Where I'm from, it's just a little too cold. We have one of those, sure. But me, I got cursed. All right, let's he's on that grind. On that solo grind, though. Alright, so if this guy drops 6, I got no clue why. Not a level. It could be the type of mob. Yeah, that's 5. Alright, yes. Now I'm just trying to figure out which ones drop 6. And I would like to target them. Is stream going literally good? Well, it's going literally well. No, thank you. Appreciate it. It's always so bad when the pain spike misses. You gave 6, but the last shaman gave 5. I'm going with it's random now. You were 6. So 54 shaman? No, I think it's just random at this fucking point. Although, what do I even do at 60? I guess I work on attunements. Like, I guess I should try to get into Onyxia. Which, I have the last part, or, well, I guess the most important part of the attunement, which is the Great Masquerade. So I guess if I'm doing this with, like, the guilds, there might be a couple people that need this done. I think you need a couple people or something. You should use stream schedule and chat. I don't have a set schedule is the thing. Mostly. Most days it's like 4 p.m. Eastern time is when I get on. And then that varies how long is they on for. Like that could be 4 or 5, sometimes like 12 hours. That one's pretty rare, but I think having a set schedule is good, because then people know when to expect you online and all that, as opposed to just going on randomly. Or on the flip side, if you are going to do something random, then you probably should just go for like many hours. I don't know why Automod. Oh, I have community server for streamers. I don't know why Automod would. Is that a common phrase for Automod to catch? I don't understand. There's no curse words. Would you like to join it? No, thank you. I mean, I guess at some point I should work on community stuff, or for me that means like getting to know people on Twitter WoW, I guess. Which I've begun trying to look at the other Turtle WoW streamers for second monitor content. Well, most of them seem to be non-English. Obviously, there's a big, I'm not sure how big, but there is a certain part of Turtle WoW that is for non-English speakers. I assume like Eastern European or so. Who knows? Maybe China has a good amount. I have no clue, to be honest. I'm only basing it on Twitch. When I looked for some Turtle WoW streamer, I saw like 1 or 2 people. Could have just been not an ideal time. Okay, that would be the next thing. Looking at who else streams Turtle WoW. Curious. Discord? I don't have a Discord. I know everyone uses Discord. I don't for whatever reason. Oh, they were chasing someone that way. Like this song, is it Schedule 1? Pretty sure it is. Oh, and that's the other thing I gotta set up. So normalize the audio, make it so I can show the song on screen, or at the very minimum, I can look up what song's playing so I can tell people. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? You guys all gonna attack me? Yeah. And then I have no... I mean, I know how to pick a song to play next, but it's kind of cumbersome to pick the song. Not ideal to do on the fly. It'll take like a minute to put a song on, to find it, all that. So I'm sure there's gotta be a nicer way to work on that. Now, I know a bunch of people use like Spotify for music and all that. I've also definitely tuned in for a few streams, and they're playing songs that are definitely just copyrighted. Those people have bots that allow the viewers to pick the songs they want to hear. Oh, interesting. So you can make a playlist in the spare time. Ooh. Okay, Miles, I'm gonna add that to a little idea thing. Like the channel points or whatever, or like do a vote, or I don't know, do voting for a song seems a little crazy, but like a channel points that you get to just next song, that sounds pretty cool. I'd want to get even more songs than I currently do. And then I know there's a whole culture with just playing music that you're not supposed to on stream. How long have you been streaming? I think since November 30th, roughly that. What's that, a month and a half? Thereabouts. Okay, that's good to know, Miles. So then that's another thing I gotta like set up. And when I'm off stream, I do try to set up 1 or 2 of those things every once in a while, or like this last stream, I was trying to set up like 2-factor authentication, 2FA. Some words I just can't say. Not that authenticate is a hard word to say, but... along with some like YouTube stuff. What happened here? What? Okay. Are you patrolling? No, okay, they're resetting. I'm sure this guy gives a little extra rep. You're here. I could take you. I'm lagging. And the oh shit. Press everything. Okay. Like last night, that lag spike was crazy. I never had a lag spike that long. But everyone else was acting like nothing was happening. So I know it was just me. And then I know on Twitch it actually like broke up my VOD into like 2 separate VODs. But then I know it was me. I've never had one that bad before. Which I guess I'm pretty lucky. I don't have to deal with latency too much. By the way, this is another Everhood song. Although I don't know which one. Maybe the Dragon Part 1? I doubt it. I don't know. Everhood and Everhood 2 is a pretty cool game. Everhood 2 got, I don't know if it's got mixed reviews on Steam. I think it's doing fine, but not as well received as the first one. People didn't like the lore or the story as well as the first one. But I think it improved upon the gameplay, the combat. Guess we'll try to get that little thorium vein while we're here. What's the rep at? Ooh, okay. 49 to go. Which means 10 kills or less. $295. Oh, I get. Oh, that's right. You can do that. Yeah, this is the one. I remember grinding this to at least friendly on like my Death Knight or something a long ass time ago. Which of course this gets lower the more you kill the pirates. Then once you get this to 36,000, which is 1,500 reputation here, which I don't know if there's any quests to help with this. Then once you get it to this point, then you're just doing what I'm doing for another 3,000. So you got to get another 4,500. Although I guess these enemies are weaker. And of course I was on a Death Knight, so like you can chain kill them very easily. A little close for comfort. Pop in this potion because I got way too many anyway. There we go. We're now unfriendly. Oh, I need to be neutral, huh? Not just unfriendly. Right? We're no longer at war, right? So that means I don't have to... Oh, don't... Yeah. So when I go through the cave, I don't have to kill any. Which I think means every time I was killing those people in the cave, I was making my reputation worse. Alright, so the totem quest. Yeah, neutral or greater. Well, I am certainly not going to grind 3,000. But we can do a little bit more over here. We're still getting just XP towards 59. There's nothing wrong with that. That's part of the reason I see a bunch of people just constantly over here. Just constantly grinding their reputation. Also, yeah, not a single headdress feather, right? So it's not these guys then? I mean, it's in the name, Deadwood feather headdress, whatever it's called. Like it's, of course, when I looked up the spirit beads, it was like, oh yeah, these guys. one button and my herbs go off to about 12 alts. Huh. Alright, we'll get to 100. $59. He's almost there. I guess when I'm doing the math here, how many mobs I gotta kill to 3,000? I divide not by 5, by like 5.2? Maybe 5.25? It seems like I get the +6 reputation every 4 kills or so. So 2,900. So you need 20 for every 100. I mean, it's a bit less because of that. But let's say the worst case scenario. 20 per 100. 200 times 3. So I need 600 kills. 580, but it's a little bit less. Is it really that much? I guess so, right? If we call 5.25, that means 10 kills on average is 52.5. We'll just say 52 reputation. That means 100 kills is 520 rep. Yeah, the math's holding up. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I know there's the headdresses allegedly. I mean, doesn't seem like they exist in my book. Is that fictional? And the spirit beads. Maybe those have a better drop rate. I don't know. Of course, I did read you shouldn't hand them in until you're revered or something, because once you get revered, you can't keep killing mobs for reputation. You can only do the prayer beads and the headdresses. Although that seems like a lot of grinding. I'm just trying to get neutral, you know? Of course, it's a nice little AFK, turn brain off, just chill, kill the mobs. Guns are cracked. Time to get out of here. Remain uncrushable. Oh, that's like enemy crits or something? Did you? You're the last one. By you, I mean you, actually. I think the goal, we hand this in and find out what quest this wants. I think we'll do that and switch to the Warlock. Okay. But yes, they don't fight me anymore. Cool. Although for science, I need to know how much reputation I lose for killing one of them. $23. Damn. I've been to and from these tunnels a couple of times, huh? Kinda sad. Although, you'll do the quest. No, you won't. Okay. JK. You want the ridge. Okay, you want the totems, which I have 2 of. I guess those should be in the bank, huh? It'll take a while. Maybe I should find out what it gives me. Although I guess I could also... I don't know. Gotta hand this quest in first. What do you want? 3 toxic horror droplets.
Watch your back.
Okay, that's not really related, is it? In here, sure. Alright, let's grab the other flight path while we're here. Only got a new M2 drive. What am I working with? Working with like 2.5 terabytes, which is enough. It'll be nice to have that 1 extra terabyte just for videos and all that. Nothing else in that drive. In there. Moonblade. It's a horde one. I guess while we're here, we should look at the mines. There is none, huh? You have a quest for Silitus, okay? That's a later kind of thing. I ain't touching Silitus for a little while.
What brings you here?
Which unlocking this flight path doesn't really do anything to my knowledge. One day I'm gonna do a 16-hour Lasher marathon. I don't even know what that implies, but that sounds crazy. Is that like doing a 16-hour fucking grinding for Timber Hold reputation? Timbermar, yeah.
I'm listening.
Yeah, like I can't see sometimes, which is why I do turn this off. I'll say 3 here. Yeah, I didn't even realize there was 2 more. That's 296. Yep. Gotta go to Iron Tree Woods. Okay. Okay, looks like you can get over here.
I am honored. May the
Which I think
stars guide you.
you can actually work on this quest too, right? That quest will do if we're in the area.
Brings you here.
Make sure that thing dropped. Or, yeah, it's out of the inventory. Because this quest, I think, wants me to go pretty close. Close enough.
Peace be with you.
Almost forgot I was playing music. So the Everhood pops on.
Goddess watch over.
I'm doing this. So we come back to this at some point.
Greetings. A shaft alive.
A little closer than I thought. Also pretty close, but there's thorium below us. Oh, this cave? Huge. Soma the Ancient, Bartrust the Ancient. Not ancient. Cool looking. Can't quite see, but I'm pretty sure I need these little toxic horrors, right? What do you got to say for yourself? Hmm? Physical forms were destroyed 10,000 years ago when Archimony and the Burning Legion marched upon Hyjal. Our spirits, however, remain intact. How's that? What's that do for you? Does that feel the spirit? Yes, I do need those guys. Okay. This guy? He's not an elite. Okay. You got nothing to say too? Alright. I'm just waiting for these toxic horrors to spawn. I mean, maybe I can come back after. Oh, he's spawned. Yeah. I can always just come back on the way up. If that guy's on the same quest, he should be done already. So he's farming something else then. I don't think I can go this way, huh? I have to go around this mountain. There might be a way, but I'll just get this way. There's still no toxic horrors right now. We'll go this way. This one I can drop until I need to do it. Pretty sure the pickup is in Stormwind, so. Will I drop? Yeah, for this guy. What's your other quest? 60 horns? I assume you drop multiple horns. But, think about it. I assume you must drop more than one horn per kill. $297. Getting closer. Can I get... No, I can go around this way. Okay. Pretty sure. Yeah, we're fine. I gotta be careful of these elites now. Well, it's like 2 of them? Okay, whatever. And there are the loyalists. Oh, my favorite quest. Just kill them. No worrying about drops. Oh, and I gotta kill the boss here. Perfect. 2 for 1. Now that's efficiency. Now I'm confident I can kill 3 people at the same time. Well, I mean, I have levels on them too, so that doesn't hurt, but... all the gear from the dungeons don't hurt at all either. Oh, I have 58 gear in my bank I haven't put on, haven't I? I think I have a back or something? I think it's only 1 piece of gear, but I do have something in there. Like, I think it was boots? Oh, he's an elite. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. We have 3 people on him. And they do enough damage in a minute, though? They did a good amount. I would like to kill this girl. I still want the damage. Yeah, I still need her to hurt me a bit more. I gotta make sure they don't kill him accidentally, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna die in 18 seconds. So then I really need to make sure. Okay. You got to die for sure. Get that over with. Miss? Get him. Oh my god, you hit so hard. Oh. Alright. Not too far at least, but... Alright, I don't think I can solo that guy. At least you're on hardcore? Yeah. I mean, again, if I was hardcore though, I wouldn't even try that. But... I also know I would have died by now. Even if we don't count the dungeons or some things like that, I'm pretty sure I would still have died. This is a new realm? Yeah, we're on Ambershire. Like, is it 3 or 4 months? I think 4-ish months. What's up, gamer? And we got lucky that there was 3 mages trying to kill him. And maybe... I can move it, because the thing with mind control is the leash is really short. But if I can aggro 4 mages, he might get really low. Paladin. Is he... Finish this one. Probably drop... Hunt the Hunter. Oh yeah, this is elite. Yeah, we could just drop that one. Maybe? One more attempt at me. Waiting for this person to respawn, which I don't know if their corpse being unlooted makes it longer to spawn or not. Okay, if I can make him aggro 4 mages, I'm pretty sure he'll die. Well, I'm pretty sure I need to get the last hit, though. But I could just manually let go of the mind control. I guess also we could just try that, I guess. I'm in Felward. In a group. I think there's a chance I can get... Well, he hits really hard, so... I think if I have 4 mages hit him, I got a shot. I need to get on top of the statue. My plan is to work. Yeah, I tried to... I did the little looking for group. The hunter. Oh. I think I only need 1 person. Well, maybe not a squishy. Maybe like me and like 2 priests now. Well, I guess I don't know how non-squishy shadow priests are. 'Cause I know shadow form makes them a little bit less squishy. But he's doing like... Put me down real quick. Set me on my ass. Is Illidan Stormrage's 3rd cousin? I can't even tell that's a joke or not. Valadar Star Splinter. Because it sounds about right. But they also have different last names. But of course, you can have cousins with different last names, you know? Although, how long does the name Star Splinter and Storm Rage go back, right? It's definitely a joke. You could have said it wasn't a joke. I obviously fell for it. All right, so I think I just clear these two guys just to be a little safer. Line of sight. All right, then I want to kill you, but I kind of was hoping you would help him before. Okay, that's 5. That's more than I expected. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I need to get the kill and blow. Does this count as credit or what? Well, I guess I can try this route first, because God forbid he just murders me. That's a win. Okay, so I need to loot him, not get credit for the kill. But I still don't know what happens if you mind control and you do 0 damage and they die, if you can loot that guy or not. So, in fact, I think that's even less likely to happen. Like, it's possible if I mind control and I get the kill, I get credit. I don't think I can loot the corpse. Easy clap. Yeah, Elton Stormrage's third cousin can't even take on 5 people. Come on. I mean, I can't take on 5 people, but I'm no elite, you know. I'm just some dude. I'm a guy. Oh, I don't have my minerals on because I'm dead. I was dead. Easy. I think you get credit because your mind control counters as a tag. I'm pretty sure it counts. But better safe than sorry. I am curious. Maybe at some point I'll have to do testing. All I have to do is test, you know. Let the mind control guy die while under my control, and if I can loot that body or I get XP on screen, then it counts.
I am honored.
That's kind of cute. 2% attack speed? Wait a minute. Over 9 intellect? I think so. I think I want this over 9 intellect. Well, the comparison actually is, do I want 9 intellect or 1% haste? This is the best of the 3 options. And I'm pretty sure I want 1% haste over 9 intellect.
Greetings. May the stars guide you.
Okay, I didn't even realize I was going to get a little reward for that. besides the XP. Corrupted whipper root. Oh, this. Okay, we'll see if we can. No, that dude's still farming. Whoever it's farming. Unless multiple people are on this quest. Get out of my way. Did you? Didn't actually see who was farming. Am I gonna get this in time? Yeah. Also means I'm gonna open up with Pain Spike just to do instant damage. It's my kill. Oh hey, what's up?
Thank you.
Nuggies? Weird thing? I like the helmet. You reminded me I need to set my helmet. Transmog. Snowball mount. I have no clue what you have to do for snowball. Ooh, nope. Didn't even drop my thing. That guy's weird. We just became the second friend. Wonder how he found me. I assume being on stream, but I was liking his vibe. And again, some people would call me weird, so not that you said weird in a bad way or not, just different. One of three. He's on like loot all or some shit. What he's could ask him what he's grinding, but all right. Alright. That's gonna do it for the stream. A little shorter than most of my normal ones, but I didn't want to not stream just because it's already a little late. But I'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll definitely be on late because I'm working a little later than normal. But I don't gotta wake up the following day. Was that Thursday? Oh, tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow is Thursday, so I don't gotta wake up early Friday or anything. But tomorrow could be a little bit longer stream than normal, but like most things, it's usually playing by ear. But all right. I'm really bad at ending streams. I gotta watch someone else stream at the end and see what they do to say goodbye. I mean, the only thing I've seen, like I guess on YouTube, is having some like outro like thing, which is I guess similar to having like a break, like an actual break, not like just this on screen, which I forget about sometimes, but actually like you just change to like a different screen like that, but that screen is like an outro basically. But I guess I'm always so focused on like I gotta exit out in the end to get the rest of the experience, but that doesn't really matter. And of course I can just exit. I don't have to log out. So I guess here's fine. I'll hand in the quest. Wait, you don't hand in the quest in here? Quest, what am I doing? Oh, that's on the other side of this. It's over here. Gotcha. All right, well. It really reminds me of... oh, I have a quest here, though, right? On top of this ridge. And, of course, the little thorium mine. I was going to say, it really just reminds me of, like, Civilization, where it's just like, oh, I'll just do one more thing. Or, just one more thing. One more turn. But I guess that's why MMOs are addictive, or at least WoW. Like, of course, I played so much WoW when I was a teenager in high school because I had so much more free time. That's how I still have so much memories or certain things, like muscle memory or knowing certain things. Talking about knowledge I learned like 15 plus years ago that I could still just pull out because I played so goddamn much. But all right, that's gonna do it for this stream. I thought you had a quest, but no. You want oozes. All right. All right, guys, have a good night. I'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.